This is John Paul Rye. I'm coming from Tokyo, Japan. I want to throw up a quick video on that little theory going around, that little rumor going around, that Lucas actually still owns part of Star Wars, and that's the reason that Disney has kind of put down the original trilogy characters, and, you know, I could really see this going both ways. I don't know too much about contracts, and I think, you know, whoever's talking about the rumor probably doesn't know so much about industrial contracts in Hollywood and things, but I have heard that contracts like that do exist, where Lucas was like, you know what, I'll sell Star Wars, but I want to hold on to like some of the stuff from the original trilogy. But then again, isn't that like the point they're buying it, is to use the original trilogy stuff? However, you gotta think, it just really feels like it's like by name only for a lot of us. I know there are fans of the sequel trilogy, but it seems like a lot of people feel like it's Star Wars by name only. It really does not have the same feel that the original trilogy does, and the prequels do to a lesser extent. The only thing that helps it have the original feel is the music. Is like one of the best things it has, so it maintains some kind of an original feel. When you see the trailer to The Force Awakens, you hear that original, I think Leia's soundtrack's in there, part of Leia's soundtracks, things like that, some Return of the Jedi stuff. That's like one of the only reasons it feels like Star Wars. Plus we have a few things like the lightsaber and some basic shapes like Stormtrooper helmets, Millennium Falcon, some vehicles, stuff like that. When you think about it, it really doesn't feel so much like Star Wars. It feels enough like Star Wars to be recognizable if you saw it like out of the blue, like, okay, yeah, there's a Star Wars movie, but like that heart and soul, as I keep saying, as far as a Star Wars movie, just isn't there. So it would make sense they did take out these original trilogy elements because they wanted to, you know, pay Lucas less. And 25% is not a big deal on the grand scheme of everything that Disney owns, but on the Star Wars level of the Star Wars profit in isolation, it could be a pretty big deal. If The Force Awakens made like, I think, I don't know, 1.9 billion, 1.8 billion, something like that, 2 billion, you know, what's 25% of that? Couple of $100 million. Pretty much up there. It's not like a little amount that they'd like be like, whatever, we'll just pay that. It's enough money where they'd be thinking on the long term that it would probably affect their profits, or it would just affect things in general, maybe affect their ability to pay actors more, or who knows. All I'm saying is it's enough money to be significant to change some choices. And we also do have the element of the politics in Hollywood. Take out the old white dude and put in the new, fresh, politically correct character. That's going on. That's real. I don't think it's arguable at this point with all the evidence and what we've seen in movies with the old heroes going out and the new ones coming in. Just recently, John Connor, Ghostbusters replaced, Luke Skywalker pushed back. You know, I could probably go on. Those are the things that stand out to me now. Maybe you guys could name a few more in the comments. Anyway, it is very interesting. It is new. That's the thing. I did see it on DOOMCOCK's channel first, so shout out to him. Thanks to him for doing a video here. I won't shut up about it. I'll shut up about it soon enough. Maybe like for the next week it'll still be like really exciting. Anyway, you guys let me know what you think in the comments. I want to throw out a quick video here on this. Just pitching my thoughts. You know, since I did hear these kind of contracts do exist, I can't rule it out completely as a rumor, but I don't know. I'm kind of torn. Generally, you hear a rumor, it's probably just a rumor, but it would make some sense in this case. Then again, like I said, there is the agendas, there is other evidence, not just of Lucasfilms, but other companies that are pushing out the old white men especially and putting in the new characters, so I think it's probably just connected to that more so than the contract, but it's a damn good theory, and we've been thinking about this for years. And this is something that is new. That's why I want to talk about it and, you know, give it a little credit. See what you guys think. Anyway, I'm doing shout-outs, special thanks, things like that. I'm on my cell phone now, so no shout-out. I can't even think right now. It's like early in the morning, watching kids. Like always, click the subscribe button. See you next time.